All right, I'm here with the Mayor of Fitchburg, Aaron Richardson. Aaron, thanks for taking the time. I see you're supporting our Oregon girls.
I am. They were supposed to play in the state basketball tournament today. Unfortunately, it got canceled late last night. Feel terrible for those kids and really all the kids that have worked so hard for so long. And, you get these programs. This is the first time in 40 years they've made the state tournament. So kind of a once in a lifetime, at this point anyway, opportunity. And you just feel terrible that they weren't able to enjoy that.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate situation that's unfolding, and that's why we have you here today, so I appreciate you taking the time out. Aaron, as far as the city response goes, we spent time talking with the emergency managers earlier today, but as this stuff develops, going day to day here, how you feeling about where we're sitting as far as what you're hearing from city staff and our emergency management?
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how much things seem to change on an hour-by-hour basis. We're constantly getting more information, and we're trying to share that with the public as necessary. The most important thing is for people to stay safe, to practice good hygiene, and we're doing things to really help prevent the possible spread as it comes in this area a little bit more. We want to stop that. A lot of meetings are getting canceled, the events are getting canceled, and so those things will help. At this point, we're looking at really just having essential meetings. So that would be, we're going to still have our council meetings at this point, still going to have plan commission, still Board of Public Works. From what we're hearing from builders, developers, people doing Fish Hatchery Road, they still plan to work, and they don't plan to stop. That's not on their radar. And so as we need approvals and things to get approved for those projects, we want to make sure that we can provide those approvals so that those can keep happening. We don't want to delay Fish Hatchery Road, and we want to, at the same time, be safe, though, as well. So we're looking at opportunities to provide lots of other options for people. Obviously, they can watch on Fact TV, which if you don't have to be in meetings, watch on Fact TV. It's live, great resource. And then if you have to be here, we're going to try and keep it as short as possible and really do the essential things only.
Yeah, and I think that's that good shout out for Fact TV, of course. Just saying. But I think that is important that the resource is there to provide. We had changed up the meeting last night with Fish Hatchery Road and doing the broadcast online. Keep people safe. As the city employees and departments are considering closing things, we see the library programming is going to hold off for a little bit. Senior center program is going to hold off for a little bit. We'll get through this together, right?
Exactly.
And your goal is, again, to keep people safe moving forward here.
Exactly. We're in constant contact with the state, the city of Madison, other municipalities to see what they're doing and what their recommendations are. And we're going to take their lead a little bit and just kind of hope that we continue to have healthy people here in Fitchburg.
Yeah, and Aaron, for people who want to find resources and stuff, we have all that on the website for folks to check out and stuff. But if anybody's got questions about closure, about any information, where should people really be tuning in to get that?
There's probably a few different places. We're trying to put everything on our website, on our social media channels. I know that our local newspaper, Fitchburg Star, is trying to collate all those things as well, not only for Fitchburg, but for Oregon, Verona, some of other local municipalities as well. And so I'd say, besides our website, those are other good resources as well to look at and to consider, reach out to anything that you might be going to make sure they're still doing that. Fitchburg, we don't have a lot of big stadiums and things like that where big groups are going to crowd together, at least at this point. It's probably more special events, whether there's races and charity events, things like that.
Yeah, we wouldn't even want to start talking about that. Yeah, it's too early to say, what direction will be as spring comes along here. Are you working with other municipalities, like talking with other mayors? Certainly we're right near Madison here, and I know you do, but talk about that relationship you have with our surrounding communities.
Yeah, that's one thing that we've been really fortunate to build those relationships over the past, year for myself and really longer. And earlier this week, I actually met with Mayor Satya about some other things. We talked a little bit about this situation. One of the things we talked about was encouraging landlords to not do any evictions right now, because people might be missing work and it's not because of their choice, and so they might lose paychecks. And if they've been a great tenant for months, maybe years, don't take this and hold it against them when they don't have the control over that. So we're really encouraging landlords to not do evictions. Obviously, I saw that they're not going to shut off utilities for people that can't pay as well. There's so much that are out of some people's hands, and some people unfortunately don't have a lot of kind of a rainy day fund. And at this point, we're not sure how long this is going to last. Hopefully it's short, but it could be a few weeks or maybe a month or two. Hard to really say.
Yeah, no, it's like you said, it's day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute at some points here. But overall, from what we've learned from our managers and stuff, we seem to be ready to go here for whatever comes forth. And again, the goal here is to take it by day approach.
Yep, exactly. And it's really those most vulnerable people that we're most concerned about. If unfortunately I got it, I feel pretty good that it's going to suck for a few days.
Mr.
I'm
Mayor.
not going to feel terrible. I'm going to feel terrible, and that's not going to be pleasant. But it's really those people that are older. We've seen from other states and other countries, those are people are very vulnerable. Anyone with respiratory compromised immune systems, those are the people that we really care about. And that's really why we're doing this, and why other people are doing this, is to look out for those people and trying to help those people as much as possible. You mentioned our senior center. They aren't doing any programming at this point. They're still providing meals, and that's a valuable service that they provide to some people that can't do that, can't get nutritious meals on their own. So we still have that available and want to do that, because that is also a health issue as well if they can't get those meals. But by preventing more people from going there than is needed, then we're hopefully making that a safer environment for them.
Well, I appreciate the time and the updates. Like I said, check into the website, check to Facebook this weekend. If something comes up, we'll catch you and talk with you. And I appreciate you getting the information out there. I know, again, a lot of stuff floating around. We've been saying it all week. We're not trying to scare people. We're not trying, but it's all about being prepared.
Yep, exactly. It's really just taking precautions. I think that's the biggest thing. If you have 20, 30 rolls of toilet paper at your house, you're probably going to be okay. You don't need 100 like some people seem to be buying.
We're not even going to go down that path. We appreciate you going out and doing it. I saw from one of our local stores that they're keeping the supply up. So,
Good.
Preparation is big right now. And again, the city will continue to get updates out to you, whatever develops here. So, Aaron, thank you so much, and we'll be talking soon, I'm sure. No shaking hands, by the way. Normally that would be my next thing, so elbow or knee, whatever. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.